The 2026 Yamaha FJR1300 Tourer looks calm, classy, and almost harmless, until you realize this machine can make riders disappear for hours without even noticing. The moment that V-twin engine starts rumbling, the entire bike transforms into a highway-eating monster built for endless cruising. Twist the throttle, and the torque hits with smooth, addictive force that feels effortless at every speed. But here's the terrifying part. This motorcycle is so comfortable, it almost tricks you into riding farther than planned. The giant windshield, relaxed seating position, and plush touring setup create a riding experience so smooth that fatigue practically disappears. Senior riders are especially shocked by how easy this machine feels after hours on the road. While flashy modern bikes scream for attention with aggressive styling and overloaded technology, the V-Star quietly destroys them with comfort, stability, and pure long-distance dominance. It doesn't need to shout, it simply keeps going mile after mile while other bikes wear riders out. And once you experience that level of effortless touring comfort, ordinary cruisers suddenly start feeling painfully outdated. The 2026 Yamaha Bolt R may be one of the most dangerously addictive motorcycles Yamaha has ever built. At first glance, it looks stripped down, raw, and brutally simple. But that simplicity hides something shocking. The moment you crack open the throttle, the V-twin engine punches forward with aggressive torque that feels mechanical, violent, and incredibly satisfying. There's no luxury fairing, no giant touring setup, no unnecessary technology. And somehow, that makes the experience even more intense. Every vibration, every sound, every movement feels connected directly to the rider. But here's the twist nobody expects. The Bolt R is shockingly comfortable for such an aggressive-looking machine. Senior riders are stunned by the relaxed riding position and low seat height, which make it surprisingly easy to control even during longer rides. It feels rebellious without becoming exhausting, and that's exactly why it's so dangerous. The Bolt R captures the raw soul of old-school motorcycling while remaining smooth and approachable enough for everyday use. This isn't just transportation, it's attitude on two wheels. And once riders feel that stripped-down power, modern cruisers suddenly start feeling way too soft. The 2026 Yamaha Stryker doesn't look like a normal motorcycle. It looks like something built to intimidate traffic itself. The stretched-out front end, aggressive rake angle, and muscular bodywork make this machine feel more like a rolling custom showpiece than a production motorcycle. But the truly shocking part is what happens once it starts moving. The massive V-twin engine delivers deep, rolling torque that feels smooth, heavy, and dangerously addictive on open highways. Every twist of the throttle sends the bike gliding forward with effortless authority. And somehow, despite its wild appearance, the Stryker feels shockingly easy to ride. Senior riders especially can't believe how stable and comfortable it feels once cruising speed settles in. The low-slung chassis and relaxed ergonomics remove stress in a way that feels almost unfair for a bike that looks this aggressive. But make no mistake, this motorcycle exists for attention. Everywhere it goes, people stare. Everywhere it stops, conversations begin. The Stryker doesn't blend into traffic, it dominates it. And once riders experience its combination of style, comfort, and road presence, ordinary cruisers suddenly feel boring. The 2026 Yamaha TMAX Tech MAX 560 might secretly be the most shocking vehicle Yamaha has built in years. Because the moment riders experience it, they realize something terrifying. Scooters may actually be smarter than motorcycles. The powerful 560cc engine launches this machine forward with acceleration that feels completely wrong for something with step-through styling. But that's only the beginning. The automatic transmission removes every ounce of stress from traffic riding, turning chaotic city streets into smooth, effortless motion. And then comes the comfort. The riding position feels natural, the wind protection is outstanding, and the suspension absorbs rough pavement so well that daily commuting suddenly becomes enjoyable. Senior riders are especially stunned by how easy and relaxing the TMAX feels during long rides. It combines the convenience of a scooter with the confidence and stability of a motorcycle in a way that feels almost futuristic. Add in premium technology, sharp handling, and luxury-level refinement, and suddenly this machine starts looking dangerously close to the future of urban transportation. Once riders experience how comfortable and practical it is, traditional scooters instantly start feeling ancient. The 2026 Yamaha Star Eluder feels less like a motorcycle and more like a luxury cruise missile built to destroy highway miles. This machine is enormous, aggressive, and unbelievably comfortable. The first thing riders notice is the massive touring setup, premium seating, giant fairing, advanced infotainment systems, and endless storage space. But the real insanity begins when the engine settles into a deep, smooth rumble and the bike starts moving. The powerful V-twin delivers effortless torque that makes highway cruising feel calm, controlled, and dangerously relaxing. Senior riders especially are shocked by how easy this massive machine feels after hours in the saddle. Fatigue almost disappears behind the massive windshield and refined suspension setup. But here's what makes the Star Eluder terrifyingly good. It transforms long-distance travel into pure luxury. Other motorcycles feel like machines. This feels like a rolling first-class lounge. And once riders experience that level of comfort, silence, and stability, ordinary touring bikes suddenly start feeling primitive. Yamaha didn't just build a cruiser here. They built a luxury highway monster designed to dominate every mile it touches. The 2026 Yamaha Raider SE brings back something modern motorcycles desperately lost: pure fearlessness. This machine looks absolutely outrageous, with its stretched frame, giant rear tire, and aggressive chopper-inspired design. But the real madness begins when the engine fires up. The massive V-twin unleashes brutal low-end torque that hits instantly and pulls with raw mechanical violence. This isn't smooth luxury cruising. It's pure attitude exploding through the rear wheel. Every twist of the throttle feels dramatic, every acceleration feels heavy and addictive. And yet somehow, the Raider SE remains shockingly comfortable on the highway. Senior riders are stunned by how planted and confidence-inspiring it feels once cruising speed settles in. The low center of gravity and relaxed ergonomics create stability that hides the bike's aggressive personality surprisingly well. But this motorcycle isn't about practicality or subtlety. It exists to dominate attention and make riders feel alive every second they're on it. In a world full of safe, predictable motorcycles, the Raider SE still feels dangerous. And honestly, that's exactly why people can't stop talking about it. The 2026 Yamaha FJR1300 AS may secretly be one of the most complete motorcycles ever created, and hardly anyone talks about it anymore. That's the shocking part. Beneath its calm, refined appearance hides a machine capable of terrifying speed, unbelievable comfort, and endless highway domination. The powerful inline-4 engine delivers smooth acceleration that never seems to stop pulling, while the advanced shifting system makes riding feel incredibly refined at any speed. But here's what shocks senior riders most: the comfort is unreal. The aerodynamic bodywork slices through wind effortlessly, while the upright ergonomics and plush seat make 1,000-mile rides feel strangely easy. Unlike oversized touring cruisers, the FJR still feels sharp and athletic in corners, giving riders the best of both worlds. It's luxurious without becoming lazy. Fast without becoming unstable, comfortable without losing excitement. And that balance is exactly why serious long-distance riders still swear by it. This motorcycle doesn't just tour, it dominates entire countries in a single ride. Once people realize how capable it truly is, they start wondering why more motorcycles aren't built this way. The 2026 Yamaha VMAX 1700 V4 Turbo is not just insane, it might actually be illegal for human emotions. The moment that turbocharged V4 engine comes alive, this machine transforms into a rolling explosion disguised as a motorcycle. Twist the throttle, and the acceleration doesn't build gradually. It detonates violently, throwing the bike forward with terrifying force. The turbo boost hits like a missile launch, creating speed that feels almost impossible for something with handlebars. This isn't a cruiser anymore. It's a drag racing monster pretending to be street legal. The aggressive bodywork, giant air intakes, and raw mechanical sound make every ride feel dangerous in the best possible way. Senior riders aren't just shocked by the speed, they're shocked by how stable and planted the bike feels while unleashing all that chaos. Yamaha didn't build this machine for comfort, practicality, or fuel economy. They built it to dominate roads, terrify expectations, and remind riders what real power feels like. And once the turbo kicks in, reality changes instantly. Nothing else on the road feels normal anymore after experiencing this level of acceleration. The 2026 Yamaha Tracer 9 GT might secretly be the most dangerous all-around motorcycle of 2026 because it's almost too good at everything. The moment riders start moving, the triple-cylinder engine delivers a perfect combination of smooth torque, explosive acceleration, and addictive character that feels impossible to dislike. But the real shock is how comfortable it remains while doing all of this. The upright seating position, advanced suspension, and premium touring features make long-distance riding feel effortless, while the lightweight chassis keeps the bike agile enough to embarrass sport bikes in corners. Senior riders especially are stunned by how manageable and confidence-inspiring it feels, despite its performance potential. And then there's the technology. Rider aids, adaptive systems, and premium electronics work seamlessly in the background without overwhelming the experience. This motorcycle feels intelligent. It adapts to highways, twisty roads, commuting, and adventure riding without compromise. And that's what makes it terrifyingly good. Most bikes force riders to choose between comfort and excitement. The Tracer 9 GT refuses to compromise on either. Once riders experience its versatility, many start asking the same dangerous question: why own anything else? The 2026 Yamaha Ténéré 700 Rally Explorer proves that real adventure motorcycles don't need massive horsepower or spaceship-level electronics to completely dominate the world. The moment riders throw a leg over this machine, something changes. It feels raw, focused, and ready for absolutely anything. The lightweight chassis and smooth parallel twin engine create a level of confidence that many oversized adventure bikes simply can't match. But here's the truly shocking part. This motorcycle is unbelievably comfortable during long-distance riding. Senior riders especially are stunned by how manageable and stress-free it feels on rough roads, highways, and everything in between. The upright ergonomics, rally-inspired suspension, and balanced handling remove the intimidation factor that often comes with large adventure machines. And unlike motorcycles overloaded with unnecessary electronics, the Ténéré focuses on simplicity, durability, and real-world capability. That simplicity becomes addictive. Riders stop worrying about technology and start focusing on exploration instead. This isn't just another adventure bike, it's freedom, disguised as a motorcycle. And once riders experience that feeling of total control and limitless possibility, ordinary motorcycles suddenly start feeling trapped by pavement.